All right. Okay, Peju from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for those that are here tonight. This evening, we're going to be looking at something that is affect all of us, including myself. It affects every one of us, but just few house rules just to help us this evening so that we'll all get the benefit of today's meeting. Kindly mute your microphone when you are not speaking. Use the chat pane to interact and be mindful of background noise and distraction around you as much as possible. And try and be fully present in the meeting. Engage, post your questions and your comments in the chat box while the program is going on. At the end, I'm going to be giving room for questions and contributions. So if in the course of the presentation, there are a few things you want more clarity about or things that you want to share your opinion about, please feel free to drop those comments in the chat box. And as I promised us, thank you, Fufumi, for joining us from Lagos. As I promised us, a wonderful gift awaits every one of us tonight. And I believe that is a gift that will bless every one of us and will enrich us. Okay. So tonight we have, my name is Olarunke Gbadebo. I'm a fitness instructor. I've been a Victory instructor for over 25 years. I'm a fitness and wellness advocate. I'm very passionate about holistic health. By God's grace, I'm an author, and I'll be sharing all those later. But tonight we have a topic that we're going to be talking about, and it has to do with our health. Has to do with our health. I would like to share my screen fully so that you hear my voice, but I want us to see the screen fully. So this evening, we're going to be talking about regaining our balance, regaining our balance, and how to regain our health, emotions, and life. And this is something that is applicable to all of us, including myself. And I might be sharing, if time permits, some of my own journey that I realized why this thing is very, very important. And there's a phrase I put here: unlimited treasures are embedded in pursuing a life of balance. I'll read that again. Unlimited treasures are embedded in pursuing a life of balance. In this journey of life, it is a life of becoming. It is not a life of perfection. It is a life of becoming. It is a life of evolving. It is a life of improving ourselves and getting better day by day. And as we take those steps to improve ourselves day by day and to get better, we'll begin to discover treasures that are embedded within us, treasures embedded in circumstances around us, treasures embedded in the people that are connected to us. And it has to do with us being committed to do that which will help us. I want to be sure that I'm actually recording. Okay, I'm actually recording. So that is what tonight is all about, regaining your balance. So the first question I'd like to ask all of us is, why do we need balance in life? I want to have, let's talk. Just tell me, put it in the chat box. Why do you think we need balance in life? Why? Just put it in the chat box. Let's have your opinion. Let's have your own contribution. Why do you think we all need balance in life? Why do we think we need balance in life? Let's keep the comment coming in the chat box. Your comment, your contribution, it matters a lot. That's what will drive the meeting. It makes every one of us impacting one another in a positive way. So why do you think we need balance in life? I'm waiting on us. Let's drop a comment in the chat box. I'm waiting to read out your comments, your contribution. Why do we think we need balance in life? And when I mean balance, I'm talking about stability. I'm talking about evenness. I'm talking about steadiness. I'm talking about coolness. I'm talking about composure. And the first part I'm talking about is not so much as external things, but it has to do with balance that first of all starts within. You cannot give what you do not have. If you are not stable inside, in your relationship with your family members, in your relationship with your friends, in your relationship at work, with your colleague, and with everything around you, even with your involvement in the community, will suffer the effect of that imbalance that is from within. Sometimes we try to control what is outside, whereas within us, we are not stable. We are not at equilibrium. So the focus tonight is more of balance within, because once you are balanced within, or you are on that journey of experiencing balance within, it will play out on the things around you. So every single one of us, for sustainability, inner peace, and confidence. Thank you so much for that contribution. So when we talk about balance here, we are talking about inner peace. We are talking about inner confidence. We are talking about that inner rest, inner assurance, where you are contented in yourself, regardless of external circumstances. He's saying we need balance in life to make us healthy perfectly. You see, when inside of you is at variance with each other, it will affect every other aspect of you. And of course, it will affect your health, as we will see later. It says we need balance in life to help us function well, have peace and freedom. Thank you so much, Veronica, for that contribution. You've actually just typed out what I have on my paper here. If you do not have internal balance, you cannot function well. And I can tell you from my own life, you will not function well if your internal world is not at equilibrium. You will not be able to experience peace. You will not have freedom. And all these things, they are internal things that cannot be seen. Can anybody see peace? Can you see freedom? Can you touch it? Can you taste it? But we see the effect of it in the choices we make every day. So we need balance. And the balance we are talking in life now is the one that first of all starts from within. You know, we are living in, especially in this day of social media, we are living in the age of packaging. We are living in the age of, coming online to give out our best shot to make us look attractive. We are in the age where we want to put content there to catch people's attention. But my question is, even though we are packaging, we are presenting beautiful pictures, go on social media, go on TikTok, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on LinkedIn. Everybody is a success. Everybody is doing well. We have beautiful pictures. We are looking so well. But how come the health statistics is saying something different? How come that people are not healthy? How come that the population of people that are dealing with mental health issues, emotional health issues, different kind of, metabolic diseases are on the increase? If the pictures we are painting online is showing that we are all well, it's because we are masking a lot of things. A lot of people are not okay internally, but we mask it in such a way that when people look at us, they think, oh, I want to be like this person. And that is why sometimes when crises happen, you just hear from nowhere, oh, somebody committed suicide. Oh, somebody just fell down and collapsed in the office and died. Oh, somebody did this. They've rushed it. And you'll be thinking, oh, but this person looks okay. Because sometimes we get so carried away with what is happening externally, we forget that balance in life, first of all, starts from within. And what you do not have within, you cannot give. And what I've learned over the years is who you are is more important than what you do. Because who you are will reflect, will manifest around everything that you do. So if you want to enjoy life, the first person you need to invest upon, the first person you need to look after is yourself. To invest in yourself, to make yourself well and live a balanced life. So we need balance in life for us to be able to function well. We need balance in life for us to be able to enjoy our health. We need balance in life for us to have energy and clarity to do the things that matter. We need balance in life for us to live and thrive and not just exist and survive. They are two different things. We need balance in life for us to live and thrive and not just exist and survive. We need balance in life to function effectively. Inner world imbalance leads to outer world chaos. I will say that again. Inner world imbalance leads to outside world chaos. Sometimes we try to arrange things around us without dealing with what is inside. When you arrange the things around you, I just give you 1 week, 2 weeks, eventually the things around you will arrange itself back to the state of your inner world. So if you want the things around you to change, the starting point is to look within and begin to deal with the things within that needs to change. So that is why we need balance in our lives. We need balance. So how do we discover signs of imbalance? How do we discover signs of imbalance? I need to explain. Man is a tripartite being. Man is, you are spirit, we are soul, and we live in a physical body. These three parts operate as one. When one aspect is affected, the other aspect will take on the symptoms of the one that is affected if intervention it does not occur immediately. So sometimes you might look at somebody, they look well physically, but if internally there is a lot of imbalance, as we see later, there is a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of dichotomy, there's a lot of inner struggle. Eventually, the effect of all those internal struggle, we change the state of the inner world. And of course, our body receives messages. Your brain will receive messages from the hormones that runs through your system. And these hormones are also controlled by the state of our inner heart. And of course, when those hormones are controlled, your brain receives the messages and begin to transfer them into every system of your body. And before you know it, immunity is compromised and people begin to fall ill. So the first thing is to understand, how do I even have imbalance in my life? That is the starting point. Do I have imbalance in my life? The first thing to do is you investigate. And what does it mean to investigate? To research, to explore, to make inquiries, to look deeply, to examine. Do I have imbalance in my life? In what area? Is it in my emotions? Is it in my thought? Is it physically? Is it financially? Is it in my work? Is it in my relationships? Is it the way I look at myself? Is it the way I feel about myself? You see, what are the inhibiting values I am holding on to? The powerful question that you need to ask is the question, why? Why am I having imbalance in my life? In what area? You see, this one is a journey of personal discovery. It is a journey of a transformation. In what area am I having imbalance in my life? Am I struggling in my health physically? Is my health being compromised physically? Those things that are compromising my health physically, what are the things that are causing them? For example, maybe you are dealing with high blood pressure and you are on medication. Why? Is it because of stress? Is it because of worry? Is it because of anxiety? What are the things that are bringing about that high blood pressure? If you are struggling with diabetes, why? Is it because of my diet? Is it because if it is my diet, am I using food as am I using food to comfort myself? I'm an emotional eater. Is it my eating habit? If it is having to do with anger, you get angry easily, you struggle to forgive, you don't like sharing your things with other people, you like all those things, there are things we need to investigate. So to discover the signs of imbalance, the first thing is you need to ask yourself questions. Why? Why do I have imbalance, and in what area? In what area of my life? You see, the greatest injustice we can do to ourselves as individuals is to lie to yourself. I talk to myself a lot. When I have things on my mind, I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And by the time I finish talking, I'm all right. I say, I talk to my Father in heaven. My Father in heaven is there. So I just keep talking unedited. And I was telling myself today, I said, if somebody has a problem in an area and you are self-aware, that is the starting point of victory. Once you are aware, this area I have issue there, this area I'm struggling there, this area, maybe you struggle with sleeplessness. Why? Is it because you are under debt? You are owing people and struggling to pay, so you are afraid, you can't sleep at night? That habit of always owing, is it something rooted in an internal issue? Are you living above your means? Are you packaging to make yourself appear to society to be who you are not? Is that what is causing you living a life of debt? And all these questions, you are the only one that can answer. So that is the starting point. You need to investigate. You need to investigate. The second one, to discover. You bring to light. You dig up, you dig up, you dig up. And sometimes we have imbalance in life because we have unprocessed odds within us. Some of us struggle in some areas of our life because we have been damaged in our childhood years, maybe in the past experiences you've had. We have buried pain and hurt that has not been dealt with. And what do? We cover them up. We cover them up and we live life normally as if nothing is going on. But unknown to us, those buried pain and hurt, we have made secret choices based on those. It's like somebody disappoints you and you made up your mind, I am never going to make myself vulnerable to the point where what that person did to me, somebody else will do that to me again. Now, if you make that secret choice, there is no way you're not going to be having problems in relationships, because people are going to come into your world. They will want to get close to you, but because you have already built a barrier within you that hitherto you shall go, you shall not cross this place. When innocent people enter your world and they are not aware of where you're coming from, the things that you have gone through, they are going to be suffering the consequences of what somebody else did to you several years ago. So it is about discovering, bring to light, uncover, unearth, dig up. Am I easily triggered? A trigger is when your mind and body get hijacked by what happened in the past. When you are making decisions from in the present based on what has happened to you in the past. So what unprocessed hurt do you have? What is it that has happened to you when you were young that you have not been able to move past? What is it that has shaped you to become like two people in one? Who people see online, who people see every day is not the real person, because who you are at home is not the same person people see when you go out, because you package, you present yourself. The broken one, the one that cries to sleep, the one that struggles with fear, the one that struggles with anxiety, the one that is struggling to live above means, the one that, you just don't like yourself. Maybe because you feel you've made a lot of mistakes in life, and you feel, if people know the things that you have done in the past, who will love you for who you really are? But because you don't want to get hurt again, you cover all those things. So when you go out, who you are is different from who you are when you get back home. Why is that imbalance? You need to discover it. You need to write it down. What is it that informed it? Are you a victim of rape? Were you abandoned when you were young? Are people bullying you? There's, with social media and online, there is a lot of cyber bullying out there. People bully people online. Have you gone through things at work that you cannot even bring yourself to open up to tell anybody? All these questions, they are things that only you can answer. And these are the things that brings imbalance in our inner world, because we have issues that we are not dealing with. So the first one, I said, you investigate. Investigate, ask questions, explore, make inquiries. In what area of my life am I struggling? If you ask me now, talk Olaronke, in what area of your life am I struggling? I know I am not blind. I am self-aware. And that is the starting point to become if you want to regain your balance, if you want to enjoy your health, you cannot afford to lie to yourself. You have to say the truth to yourself. So the third point is you analyze. Examine it, dissect it, separate it out, become more self-aware. Ask yourself, these values I have, this lifestyle I'm living, this my values about relationship, this my values about money, this my values about career, this my value about how a marriage should be. What happened to me in past that informed those values? Are those values really my own values, or their values I'm holding on based on something somebody else did in time past? You know, sometimes we have values about how marriage should be that is not even founded on us. We see it in other people's life and we make secret choice. Hey, if this is how marriage is, I will not allow anybody to do that to me. You are not even married yet. You have already made a decision about somebody that you have not met. You have already made a decision on how you are going to live with them. So the question you need to ask is, analyze. Am I holding onto issues that I should let go? You see, I wrote something here. I said, the past will speak. The present will explain what the past is saying. But the future will knock on you. The future will make a demand on you. You see, when the future makes a demand on you, if you do not deal with what the past is saying, you will carry the message of the past into the future. The future will keep making demand on you. The future will keep making demand. So where you are now is your present. Is your present. It's like a bridge. You have your past, you have your future. The present is speaking to you now. And what your present might be speaking to you now might be full of pain, disappointment, inner agony, you know, rejection, abuse, you know, unfulfillment, you know, failure. Maybe because of choices you have made or certain things that has happened to you in the past that you had no control over. My question is, what you do with what your present is saying now will determine what you will carry into the future. And if attention is not given to what the present is saying now and begin to deal with things that are sapping your inner balance, you will carry the message of the past right into the future. You cannot fix a problem you have not identified. So you need to identify what are the things sapping my energy. What are the things making me unhappy? What are the things that is making me to feel scattered? What are the things that is making me not to have fulfillment? Why am I struggling in my relationship? Why am I struggling in my academics? Why am I struggling in my family? Why am I, you need to be able to answer all those questions. And the last one, after you analyze, is to take steps. We are talking about discovering the signs of imbalance. The signs are always there. Anger, hatred, anxiety, sleeplessness, emotional eating, weaknesses, being teary, just crying. Something little happen and you begin to cry. You cry one bucket over one drop of problem. And you be thinking, the way I'm crying compared to what that person said, it does not really add up. It's because what the person said was just a trigger or something that is already within. So the first one I said is, number one, you investigate. Number two, you discover. Number three, you analyze. But you don't stop there. Number four, you take steps. And that is what this program is about today. To help each and every one of us to say, you know what? You deserve to live a balanced life. You deserve to have a good health. You deserve to be emotionally stable. You deserve to have inner peace. You deserve to live your life fear of failure, to live your life free from fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of mockery, fear of shame. You deserve to overcome every negative thing that has ever happened to you. You deserve, because within you is that capacity to be an overcomer. Within you is that ability to walk in victory over whatever it is that has been stealing your peace, that has been stealing your joy, that has been giving you restlessness, that has been stealing your health, that has been weakening your ability and your inner resolve to live a good life. You have it within you. But that's why we are here, to challenge one another and to encourage one another. It's time to take those steps. So the first thing, if you have any comment, any contribution, any comment, kindly drop it in the chat box. I will soon be rounding up because I want us to talk. So the first step, what are the few steps you're going to take? Accept where you are. Accept where you are. You are not a failure. You might be broken. You might have issues in your life that are not. You see, I was sharing with my son today, and there's something I say to myself, and I'm going to say it in my colloquial way. Permit me if you don't get it, but I will try and explain it. I'll say that all of us are chiefs. It is only the person that is called Barao. I don't know how to interpret it. If somebody can please help me with interpretation, please let me put it in the chat box. In my native language, permit me to say, gbogbo wa ló lè, ẹni tán bá mú ni Barao, simply means every one of us is damaged. Every one of us is broken. It is only the ones that are exposed that people see. And it is only the ones that are visible that people see. A lot of people are damaged and broken inside, but they are able to mask it so that people don't see it. But it is the people that are sick that people will shout at, oh, that person is not all right. So wherever you are today, there is absolutely nothing new. I want to assure you, wherever you are today, if you can take it on board and own it, I promise and I guarantee you, it will be the best stage of your life. A new chapter being opened in your life today. If you can face it and say, you know what, this is where I am. I am not okay. I am not living a balanced life. My inner world is in shambles. I package it, but what is going on inside does not add up. Say the truth to yourself. If you can face it and say, hey, this is where I am today. And from today on, I'm going to start taking baby steps to change the trajectory of my life. I promise you, a week from now, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, the story of your life will not be the same again. So you know where you are now. Now let's do elimination. List all the things. List all the things that you have discovered that is causing you imbalance. Areas of your life that is causing you imbalance. I called it elimination checklist. That's number 2. Number 1, accept where you are. Number 2, elimination checklist. If you look at that list, what are the things that you have control over? That is where your power is. What are the things you do not have control over? You do not have control over the things that has happened to you in the past. You don't have control over how people perceive you. You don't have control whether people like you or not. You don't have control over external things, but you have control over you. You have control over your mind. You have control over what you think, what you see, what you read, what you eat, what you say, what you wear, where you go to, when you sleep, when you wake up, what you cook in your house, what you buy in the market, how you spend. You have control over this. So that is where the journey of regaining our balance starts from. Looking at the things you have control over and not at the things you do not have control over. So go through your list and begin to eliminate. What are the things you don't have control over? Remove them and begin your journey of healing, of regaining your balance, and begin to focus on what you have control over. You have control over your health. There are things you can do to regain your health. Exercise, you have control over it. Eating well, you have control over it. Sleeping well, you have control over it. Managing stress, you have control over it. Getting rid of toxic emotion is within your control. Can you see how powerful you are? You are very, very powerful. And you have all that you need within you to live a balanced life, to have that inner congruence. So the first one, accept where you are. The second one, do elimination checklist. Number 3, start with what is within your control. Your emotions are within your control. Your health within your control. Your choice is within your control. And the last one, commit to making daily choices. Me, I am a believer in taking baby steps. If yesterday your habit was to drink 4 bottles of Coke every day, and today you only drank 2 bottles of Coke, I will celebrate you, because for me, that is progress. That is progress. 4 yesterday, today 2, and maybe tomorrow it will be 1, and the day after it will be half can, and maybe weeks down the line, you can go days without taking anything. That is success. That is progress. So I'm saying, number 1, accept where you are. Number 2, do an elimination. Number 3, start with what is within your control. Number 4, you commit to making daily choices. This is how you get your power back and how you begin to regain your inner. So I have something I want to invite us for this evening. And I just want you to just give me a few minutes and listen to this video.
Do you feel that you are living under the weight of pain, unending pain and anguish due to life's trauma, breakup, or a lot of negative life challenges that seems to have changed the trajectory of your life, and it's as if you are living a shadow of yourself and you are looking for a way to come alive and to really be who you are meant to be? Do you feel sometimes alone, yet in the midst of people? Do you feel sometimes disconnected, yet relating with people? Do you feel sometimes unheard, even though speaking? Then I'm inviting you to this 30-day special program. It's a life-changing program, an holistic program that helps us to experience harmony within our spirit, soul, and body, that will energize us to drop every weight that seems to be clogging our lives and hindering us from really living the kind of life we're supposed to live. It's a kind of program that will help you to get your health back, get your energy back, get your drive back, and really stand up and live the authentic life that you are meant to live. So hope to see you there.
So I'm inviting everyone here to a special program that will be starting this Monday. It's a 30 days holistic and wellness program. Now, during these 30 days, we're going to be doing an in-depth self-analysis of the state of your health. I've spoken a lot tonight, and you might be thinking, oh my goodness, where do I start from? How do I even know the first step to take? Well, I'm here to help you on that journey. That allow me, give me that honor of, of partnering with you to promote your health. Give me that honor for the next 30 days. Let's go on a journey together. And I promise you, at the end of the 30 days, you will be a transformed person. During these 30 days, our focus is going to be on our physical health, exercise, our nutrition, our emotional health. You're going to know and own your physical and emotional health. And I guarantee you, this program is a no judgment free zone. There is no judgment here. There is no labeling here. There is no name calling. There is no abuse. There is no, oh, this is how dirty your pastor has been. No, it's a program that empowers freedom. It's a program that encourages authenticity. It's a program that you will experience freedom, love, acceptance, understanding like never before. You will learn about the impact of trauma on your health, how your past has been stealing from you. I cannot begin to tell you things that I've lost in life as a result of unprocessed trauma. I cannot begin to tell you that. Things that I've lost, things that I've worked for years, that has been stolen from me as a result of unprocessed trauma that affected the way I was handling the things around me. You will lose weight. This program, I guarantee you, you will lose weight, not only physically, you will lose weight, emotional weight, baggages, emotional weight that is sapping your life, that is clogging you and weakening your ability to function at the level that you are supposed to function. Is the kind of program that will enable you to embrace inner peace and freedom. You will be fit and healthy. And in this program, you will experience mental, emotional, and physical well-being. That is what this program is all about. It's a program that is starting on Monday. And what do we offer? Number one, you're going to get a book. You're actually going to get 2 books that comes with this program, specially prepared for you for the next 30 days. Apart from that, you're going to have access to pre-recorded videos for you to learn from. And we're going to be having webinar every week. So we're going to be having live sessions where we're going to be interacting, asking questions for 4 sessions during the program. Not to talk of live exercise session. If you have never exercised, please journey with me. I want to help you to fall in love with movement. Allow me to help you to fall in love with movement. I can guarantee you. Just give me that 30 days. At the end of that 30 days, nobody will ask you to exercise because you will love it. You will love it. So I'm going to be posting I would like to post the link to this program in our chat box before I share with us. Just a moment, please. Before I share with us what, right. Okay, just a moment. And another thing I would like to say is that you deserve the best. There is no amount that you spend on yourself that can be compared to the value. Oh, one moment, please. Stop sharing. Right. Okay, let me just post this in the chat box. You can leave your comment, leave your... Okay, that's it. I've posted the link in the chat box. Yes, that's the link for the 30 days holistic health and wellness program. I encourage everyone, join in, sign up. If you have any issues with signing up, kindly contact me. I'm going to leave my phone number in the chat box. Kindly contact me. Just a minute, please. All right, 79. I promised every one of us that there is a gift, so kindly wait. Kindly wait to the end of the program to have access to your gift. There is a gift that has been specially prepared for everyone that has joined us this evening. So that is the link to the program. Let's partner these 30 days. Every single one of us say, every one of us deserve to live well. Deserves to live well. You deserve to live a good life. You deserve to enjoy your health. You deserve to have the good things of life. Let's partner together and put a stop to those things that are stealing from us. Let us say no to the things that are being stolen from us. It is time to say yes to life. Let's partner together. And for the next 30 days, say, this life, I am saying yes to you. I'm going to live well, and I'm going to do whatever is within my power to make sure I enjoy life. So let's journey together. Say yes to life. Say yes to peace. Say yes to freedom. Say yes to forgiveness. Say yes to authenticity. Say yes to fruitfulness. Say yes to career development. Say yes to good relationship. Say yes to healthy living. Say yes to holistic health. Let us say yes to life. It's time for us to say yes to life. So I'm inviting each and every one of us on this 30 days journey. Let us say yes to life. It's time to say no to death. Anything that resembles death, sadness, depression, anxiety, fear, rejection, shame, ridicule, they are death. They steal from us. It's time to say no. We are saying yes to life. So I'm inviting each and every one of us on this 30 days journey. These 30 days of transformation, of renewal, and you will become alive. People will see you and think, did you win millions? No, because something within you is going to radiate from inside. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. I'll stop sharing now. One moment, please. So it's time for us to move forward and reclaim lost ground. It does not matter how the story of your life has been till today. You can make today a new chapter. Open a new chapter. And let's say the past is the past. You have come to teach me. I'm going to learn as much as you learn. But hey, listen to me, Mr. or Mrs. Past. You are not going to be in the driver's seat of my future anymore. I am regaining my control. I'm going to see. I'm going to work on my value system. I'm going to change where I need to change. I'm going to remove things in my life that are blocking my way. I'm going to become a new person. And every one of us here, we have within us that power, that ability to take that decision. So I'm inviting you tonight. Let's go together on this journey of transformation. Thank you so much for listening to me tonight. I appreciate every one of you here. And I'm going to share our gift now. I'm going to share the gift that I promised us. So leave your comment, leave your comments, leave your questions in the chat box. If you have any question for me, this is the time for us to engage in question and answer. I've been talking now. It's time for us to engage one another and let's talk. Let's talk to one another. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. All right. If you have any question and any contribution, kindly put it in the chat box. That's it. That's our free gift. That's our free gift, specially prepared for everyone here tonight. Saying a big thank you for joining us tonight. And I'm asking all of us, it's time for us to say yes to life. Say yes to life. Tell yourself, I am saying yes to life. So download it. That is a book specially put together for every one of us tonight. The opportunity for us to reclaim our personal power. To reclaim our personal power. We are powerful people, but we need to reclaim our personal power and take back our life and take back the things that have been stolen from us. Time for us to say yes to life. So if you have any questions, any comments, any contribution, kindly put it in the chat box, please. Kindly put it in the chat box, please. I'll put the book, the gift for every one of us in the chat box. You can download it, read it, and share the truth contained in it with other people. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the gift. And of course, yes to life. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I'm waiting on our comments. Share it. Leave your comments in the chat box. I will gladly read it out. If you have any questions, kindly drop it in the chat box. Or if you want to make a comment, you have a contribution, you want something, you want to say something, based on all the things I've said, kindly drop into or you can unmute yourself and share with us your comment. So I'll just leave the line open for the next few minutes and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everyone here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you have any comment, just give a sign. Use an emoji to give a sign, and I'll just call you to share your comment. So I'm expecting, sign up for the course, share it with other people. Investment you make on yourself, you can never regret it. What you will get from it, honestly, is more than worth millions. What you will get from it, I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that what you will get from it is worth more than millions. Okay, thank you so much for all your comments. Thank you so much for all your beautiful, encouraging comment. Thank you so much. Somebody is saying this is amazing. I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you for the gift and, of course, the course. Thank you so much. I'm expecting every one of us to sign up. If there is any issue with signing up, kindly contact me. I have dropped my number in the chat box. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope to see everybody in class for the 30 days